recognize my colleague, Commissioner Brenda Howerton, who is also here today, and to say that we stand in solidarity with our police chief, with our sheriff, with our mayor, city council, county commissioners, city government, county government. We all stand here united to say that we will not tolerate gun violence in our community, and to express our deep concern over the recent gun violence, and to reassure our community of the tremendous efforts that are taking place every day to combat this violence. I want to highlight also that we want to do all that we can to support our sheriff and our sheriff's department. We are very excited about the new leadership of Sheriff Birkhead and the collaboration that is already taking place between our police department and our sheriff's department, and also our new DA, Satana DeBerry, who is committed to focusing on violent crime. And I already saw in the past week at our violent crime roundtable meeting that the mayor was alluding to, already hearing and seeing the fruits of that improved and increased collaboration and cooperation. So I'm very excited about that. I particularly want to focus on, in my comments today, about what our community can do and to make people aware of the many programs and resources that we have available to help prevent and stop the types of events that we have seen, particularly in just the past weeks, that were tied to gang activity, suicide, and family violence. As we have heard this morning, we are making progress, but there is still so much work ahead of us. Many people have expressed their horror and concern about what has happened in the past few weeks and want to know what they can do to help. And at the end of the day, what it takes to prevent and stop gun violence is a caring and loving community. If you are concerned about someone that you know who needs help and is at risk of being involved in violence of any type, your neighbors, your co-workers, family members, church workers, your children, or yourself, there are many programs, services, and people who can help. And of course, if there is an emergency or a crisis, the first thing is to immediately call 911. But I want to talk a little bit about what we are addressing, trying to help at least some of the root causes. The mayor has alluded to everything that we do in city, county government is really trying to address some of the root causes. But we know that intimate partner violence, also referred to as domestic violence, is a serious problem in Durham and our country. And we've just experienced the tragic murder of a 20-year-old mother and her 10-month-old baby as a result. If you or anyone you know needs help, you can call the 24-hour crisis hotline of the Durham Crisis Response Center. In English, 919-403-6562. In Espanol, 919 519 3735. For LGBTQ partner violence, you can call those numbers, or you can call the LGBTQ Center of Durham at 984-287-0818. The Durham Crisis Response Center can provide emergency shelter, counseling, support, and legal advice. We also have a family justice center that is located in our courthouse that can help you with protective orders and any other needs that you or your family has. The number there is 919-450-8970. We understand that there are so many people in our community that are in crisis every day, who are experiencing the impacts of mental health issues, substance use issues. We see this impacting children. We see our foster care population increasing. We see this happening in our community every day. If you need help any time of the day or night, you can call Alliance Behavioral Health Care Crisis Response 24-hour hotline at 800-510-9132. We are also very fortunate in Durham County to have a behavioral walk-in urgent care clinic. A lot of us are used to physical health walk-in clinics that we go to, but we have an urgent care behavioral health walk-in clinic that you or your children can go to if you need help, and just walk in the door without an appointment. That phone number is 919-251-9009. We also have a 24-hour suicide prevention hotline, 919-231-4525, where there are people there who you can talk to, who will listen to you. And all of these hotlines are not just if you are personally experiencing a crisis, but if you also have a loved one that you are concerned about and you're trying to get help and advice and figure out what you can do. Durham County has many programs to support the well-being of our children and adults. If your family is in crisis, you need counseling, housing, or help with food, please call. There are organizations like the Family Exchange Center at 919-403-8249 that is committed to supporting families, or Durham County Adult and Crisis Services at 919-560-8622. Many people don't know we have an amazing online resource called Network of Care. It is unfortunately a secret to many people in our community. And Network of Care has a list of so many resources and the phone numbers and how to contact them for so many needs. And you can find that at www.durhamnetworkofcare.org to look at what is available. In your own home, you can help prevent gun violence and gun accidents by limiting the access and availability of guns. Durham County's Public Health Gun Safety Team provides free gun locks and information about how to keep your own guns safe. Call 919-560-7765. And as the police chief alluded to, we have a serious problem of illegal weapons and guns that are just pervasive in our community. As she mentioned, over 800 guns have been confiscated in the past year, and for the Sheriff's Department, over 200 illegal weapons. If you know of somebody, a child, a youth, an adult, that you are concerned about who has access to a legal weapon, you can do something about it. You can contact Crime Stoppers, police, Sheriff's Department. If it's at school and you're a student, you can tell any adult in the school community about your concern. Again, this is something where we all have to work together to stop the number of illegal weapons and guns that are on the streets and in our homes, in our community. Durham County believes that all adults and children deserve to live in a safe neighborhood and a home free of violence. We recognize that gun violence and violence in general is a public health issue, and we believe that the trauma caused by gun violence and all violence must be treated to address the detrimental impacts of the trauma on our children, youth, and adults that also can contribute to continuing cycles of violence that we see within families. This is why we are taking steps for Durham County to become a resilient and trauma-informed community. And we are working on strategies to identify and address adverse childhood experiences that we know have lingering impacts on children and adults. Durham City and County staff, first responders, and law enforcement are all being trained in crisis intervention training, mental health first aid, and how to identify the signs of domestic violence and human trafficking in our community. We are proud of Project Build, our gang intervention program, which provides wraparound support for youth who are at risk of joining gangs, and our Bull City United program, whose trained outreach workers help mediate conflicts, connect people to jobs and resources, and work to stop the cycle of gun violence. The Durham County Board of Commissioners and Durham County government, we stand here today united with our city government, our city council, our Durham Police Chief and Police Department, our sheriff, and our Sheriff's Department, to say that the loss of gun violence is unacceptable, and every person we lose is a loss to all of us.
Yes, it is.
Any of us can be impacted by the random violence of gangs and criminal behavior, the pain of suicide, and intimate partner violence. We must all keep working hard every day to take care of each other and to be the loving and caring community we aspire to be, where everybody can live and thrive. Thank you.